So here we are in the old part of Kenilworth. We're looking down on top of the lake in Abbeyfields Park, and we're going to look at some of these ancient houses. It's a very ancient house here with some very interesting chimney pots. Look at those up there. We just started talking about it in the last video. Very old house, I would imagine. Clinton House. I just love the chimney pots on that particular house. It's from the days when they did things aesthetically. They weren't worried about getting it done and saving 10p. They were happy to make it aesthetically pleasing. So there it is with those wonderful chimney pots. Now we're at the top of the hill, looking down onto the lake. So there's a lovely view of the lake down there, look. And that's in Abbeyfields Park. We're not actually going down that way today because for a change, we're looking at some ancient houses here in Kenilworth. Of course, I can't get across the road because look at the sandstone. Now, if that doesn't tell you about the erosion of sandstone, look at that. It's not a material that I would want to use because it weathers really badly. So now we come to a thatched cottage. Look at that. A lovely old thatched cottage. And they've put is that a peacock on the roof? Yeah, looks like a peacock. When we were in India, there was a bit of a pervert peacock because he kept looking in people's windows. You'd see him in the morning, he'd fly up onto the big windowsills and he'd be peeping in all the windows. And I just thought to myself, that's not good. Look at that. That's nice. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Camellia? I think so. Come, camellia. La da da dee. Da dee dee dee. Oh, come, camellia. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, look at that. That is so beautiful. Do you like that? Look. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That is so nice. We've got white. Look at the white on the trees. We're having a bit of a wander about here in Kenilworth for a change. My lady is right down there, you can see. Nice gaps over there. A little different to what we normally do. We're normally out in woodland, but I thought we'd do a bit of an architectural thing today. Oh, lovely blossoms out now. Blossoms on there. Some lovely pillars on here, look, holding this up. A lot of people don't put enough pillars up to hold the wall steady in between, so consequently the walls fall over. Now these must be really ancient houses. That's got pebble dash on the end. Totally no... I can see now there's a road closed down here, probably cycle racing or something. That's what all that traffic is on the other road for. And so these all got dormer windows, look. These lovely little hedges here, all starting to nicely green. And two houses there with thatch roofs, rather nice. And these all sort of run into each other like a long terrace. Different bricks there. I don't know whether they've been treated. It might have been weather treated, perhaps. They're smart leaves, aren't they? Now, what about this? I wonder. That's got an R on it. Oh, it's more at the back there. Look at those. Lovely. Rosebart Cottage. And it's got an R on it. I'd like to be interested to see the history. Look at these little shops here. Little shops. Look at that. There's a few houses with those on. Lovely. And then we've got a lot of people standing here. I think they're having a coffee. My wife is looking in the window. Lovely bay window. Lovely old shop, look. Lovely old shop. And now we come to a tea shop. Looks like it's open for takeaway. We've been in here. There's a lovely place for an afternoon tea. Not getting paid for saying it, but it is. Got lots of stuff on offer. We might come back past that way, I think. And there's the Kenilworth Castle, of course, out that way. There's these, the Clarendon Arms. There's a pub, and just look at all those. That's good, isn't it? A lot of cars coming by again, just to get in my way. Now look. I think we'll go round the other side of the castle. The road is closed down that way, so there won't be many people coming. It's a nice welcome to Kenilworth, yes indeed. That's nice, isn't it? That is all right. Now, I'd be interested to know why that's closed down there. Road closed. I wonder what they're doing. I really can't see what they're doing down there, but I'm a bit curious, I have to be honest. I've always been a bit curious. What do you mean, you just thought a bit odd? Right, there's my lady over there. Now, we used to go to this pub. I think I've said this before. We used to go here almost every Friday. We used to go for a meal at the Queen Castle. And then another company took over. Annoyingly, they sacked all the girls who were there, who were all our friends, because we'd got to know them. Still got them on Facebook. And yeah, believe it or not, they dumped all the girls. I don't think they actually just sacked them. They made it uncomfortable and found reasons for them to leave, allegedly. And anyway, the end result was they'd all gone. They'd all left. And that didn't matter. In one sense, it didn't matter. And it mattered for the poor girls, but it didn't in another sense. We just left and went to another restaurant for the rest of the time. So, you know, what goes around comes around, I always say. Now, I'm looking back across there to see if I can see why that road's closed. And the answer is I can't see. So we'll have a look when we get round the other side, all right? So this is Kenilworth Castle here. And I think that was the gatehouse. We're going to go round the castle. Those are very ancient over there, look. I took some pictures of those years ago, and then I had to edit them to get rid of the aerials. They don't seem to be aesthetically pleasing. A lot of people about today, enormous numbers. I think people are starting to feel, we're not far from our home, but I think people are starting to feel, having had one injection, especially now we're down to 50-year-olds who've had them, they're beginning to feel that people can get out and about again. So that's what I'm guessing. Now, if you look in there, we haven't been here for a long while, but I can't wait to be back in there and see the gardens. Now, I've got to hold my lady's hand because we're going down a bit of a slope and it's a bit slippery. So I'll say thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, ringing the bell and sharing, all the rest of it. And I'll just let this run out now, and thank you so much for watching today. This is the Rambling Rambler in Kenilworth, United Kingdom. Bye.